I found out my relationship was hiding one detail that changes everything. I thought we were making plans together, but one normal dinner changed that completely. I kept replaying the conversation because one detail sounded different every time I remembered it. By then I was not trying to win an argument. I just wanted the story to stop changing. The hardest part was accepting that confusion had been used on purpose. I asked for a straight answer, and the pause before they responded told me more than the answer did. For once, I did not try to make the ending comfortable for people who had made the middle so confusing. I did not want revenge. I wanted one version of the story that did not change every time I repeated it. People kept calling it complicated, but the complicated part was mostly that they did not want consequences. I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, but the benefit kept getting more expensive. I started answering people carefully because I could tell someone was waiting for me to slip up. Looking back, I think they expected confusion to do the work that honesty should have done. Someone tried to make it about my tone, which told me they could not defend what actually happened. I went back through old messages and noticed warnings I had explained away at the time. By the time I understood the timeline, I was more tired than angry. The first red flag was a calendar notification they tried to swipe away before I could read it. Every explanation made sense for about 5 seconds before another detail contradicted it. I decided I could be disappointed without letting anyone talk me into feeling unreasonable. By the end, I told them I could forgive a hard choice, but I could not build a future around secret plans. The next morning, I woke up with that heavy feeling you get when the problem is still real. I wrote down the timeline mostly to prove to myself that I was not inventing the pattern. Nobody wanted to be the first person to admit it, which somehow made everyone look involved. The strange thing was that nobody denied the facts. They only argued about whether I should care. I waited until the next morning, checked what they had already told our friends, and realized I was the last person to know. The worst part was not the decision itself. It was how calm everyone expected me to be about being excluded from my own life. The frustrating part was that each clue seemed too small to explain without sounding dramatic. When I asked about it, they gave me an answer that sounded rehearsed instead of honest.